many California residents, paying for car registration and smog checks are pretty normal. But for one Orangevale couple, they say it's becoming way too difficult to catch up to the state's requirements to make sure their motorhome is legal. Now they're blaming the California Air Resources Board, or CARB, claiming it's not sustainable to keep up with all of the requirements. ABC 10's Jeannie Nguyen shares with us their story and how CARB is responding.
Carol and Alan Scott
We've traveled all of the western states.
Have made a life for themselves in their motorhome. And when they're not in Orangevale,
California, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Arizona, New Mexico, Louisiana. We've been a lot of places.
The couple lives part-time in Arizona, but their home base is in California. Their motorhome is registered in California and is subject to all the regulations the state has required of them to own a motorhome.
This will be the first year that we've had to comply with the clean truck.
The Clean Truck Check program is an initiative through the California Air Resources Board, or CARB, with the goal of keeping the state's air clean while ensuring heavy motor vehicles are regulated. The program applies to nearly all diesel and alternative fuel heavy-duty vehicles weighing more than 14,000 pounds.
I understand their reasoning for making the air better for everybody.
Back in April, the couple paid nearly $700 to register their motorhome. Then in June, the Scotts got this letter from CARB saying their motorhome is required to comply with the Clean Truck Check program.
I struggle trying to find information on it to at least tell me what my obligations are.
On CARB's website, it says the Clean Truck Check applies to vehicles even if they are not registered in California. But under the section that defines what is not subject to the program, it lists motorhomes registered outside of California. A spokesperson with CARB says because of concerns of impacting the state's tourism, CARB decided to exempt motorhomes that are not registered in California and used for recreational purposes, citing they are generally low mileage.
We're in essence being penalized because we choose to register a vehicle in California.
The Scotts say they will eventually give up their motorhome because of age. But in the meantime, they're asking CARB to just treat them fairly.
If you're exempting all the other motorhomes that might travel in California, it seems to me that it's unfair to treat us differently.
In Sacramento, Jeannie Nguyen, ABC 10.
The Scotts say they are considering registering their motorhome in Arizona to avoid all of the requirements. We asked CARB how they plan to address this. The spokesperson would not answer that directly, but said penalties for non-compliance to the program vary on a case-by-case basis and depend on the nature of the violation.